Gamescom was the first LAN event, happened in Cologne, Germany. It was a combination of pro teams and streamers, and it was mostly a third-person event. The Cloud9 roster for Gamescom was originally myself, Chappie, Sweater, and Crunch. Crunch unfortunately had some visa issues or something, so we ended up going with a substitute player named Borg, who now plays for NIP. We had one first-person event for duos, which we managed to take gold in, so that's fantastic. Now for IEM, our roster has changed. We went over with myself, Chappie, Moody, Frolicker, and Frex as a substitute. Unfortunately now, with this event, we had some visa issues with Moody, so our substitute managed to get in, and our former teammates Sweater and Crunch are now playing for NIP.
Before the event, we actually flew in a couple days before the event. We went to Logitech HQ and we did boot camping there, and it actually helped us out a lot because it was my first time, you know, playing on a different setup. So, and they gave us a lot of Logitech gear that really helped us out.
I had a dead mouse get
actually, maybe two going crates, maybe.
Who said this though? Let's go!
The very first day we had media day, so they basically showed us around and like all of our booths and everything, and I was pretty hyped because I've never been or done anything like this before, so it was really a great experience. And then on Saturday there was 20 teams and we had to play 4 games, and then on Sunday we also played another 4 games.
For the first game that we didn't do very well, we definitely adapted our playstyle, expecting something different versus an online-offline game. So we played a little bit differently, and then we realized that was a poor decision, and we ran it back and got the win on the next game with what we would default to, like our normal strategies.
This is going to be intense. NIP steps away from Cloud9. Frex here is just on the other verge of this as the peak comes in. That is going to be an absolute bloodbath. This is what I mean. As Andy, in the meantime, is going absolutely crazy. He's taking down Scoob. Chappie's kicking in. NIP are really in trouble.
C9 in a good position. They built that car fort on the low ground and defilade on the high ground, so they're in a position to sort of hold this natural fort that they've created for themselves. We'll have to see a lot of teams pushing into that.
Another vehicle.
Medic over here. I got him. We gotta circle back.
The track's still, good kill.
In the open. I stole it.
One guy left standing. He's outside the blue. Smack ticking down. The first day is not going to click in time.
There it is.
And C9 needed this. I think coming into this tournament, it's a solid booster in terms of confidence. It's a huge, good kill count, and honestly, what a great fortress.
Second game was obviously a highlight. We ended up winning the game. We got a decent amount of kills. We played pretty well. We kept each other alive. Overall, that was a great game. The other 3 games were kind of rough. We did all right. We definitely could have done better. But I think we definitely learned from our mistakes. We know what we did wrong. You can't take it back. You just try and improve for the games ahead. But yeah, our best game was obviously game 2. The rest of the games we definitely could have done better.
Second day, it went kind of downhill, and then we managed to sneak in like a really big, high-scoring game.
Tempo Storm's Maluk also opting into running in the motorcycle, but he gets taken down by Frolicker.
Talk about, but it is totally viable. It is Cloud9 versus Ronan.
That was a wild game. So at the very end there, we ended up managing to secure a nice spot on the edge of the circle towards the very end there. We had 2 UAZs and a shed for cover, where myself and Solid were pretty much posted up.
Frex had a really awesome flank on the left side of us. He was fragging out. Unfortunately, he got picked off. I think we needed to probably call out to him to come back to us because he had all the ammo at that point when myself and Chad were running dry. I pushed up to try and use my Groza with the 2X against the guy who downed Frex. He was close, he might have been flanking us.
And then Solid went to try and support him. Ended up getting picked as well, which came down to a 1v3 at that point.
Chappie, can he go huge? You've seen it on his streams many times, but right now he's got to do it in a pro tournament. He gets not a developer down, but he's got no time to heal, and he's going to get pushed up on by Mini Fridge Jr., but he just can't find the flank. Chappie gets the He's got the reload, but he's only got 31 bullets left in that AKM. He's just gone for a reload, and that's all that is left. And Ronan, they have the circle, they have the vehicles, they have the position. Chappie looks like he's out of meds.
And they were just pulling back, trying to figure out where the next circle is going to be at. You can see that they've all switched over to grenades.
They're going to go for the grenades, but look at the flank. Chappie comes around the side. Can he get the knock on to Duck? He can. It's down to a 1-on-1 from a 1-on-3 situation. It's Chappie versus Duck. Duck peeking down. He's already been knocked. A grenade right now would be beautiful, but Chappie hasn't got it. He sees the shot. He's going to take it. The taps comes out. It's not quite enough. Just flanks back around the UAZ. He has to push. He's got the
Yeah, 1v3. I don't have much ammo. I end up knocking 2. At which point I probably had like 11 bullets or something, but I needed more ammo. See me taking shots at, I believe it was probably his backpack, because it looked like I was hitting him, but it was probably his backpack, which if you hit the player's backpack from a specific angle, it'll just go through the backpack. It won't actually hit him. So I couldn't secure the kill, and I knew he was going for the revive. At which point I think I had maybe 7 bullets left after taking a couple shots at him right there. Total, 7 bullets total. Didn't have a secondary weapon, didn't have any grenades. One of the guys I knocked was crawling right next to me at the angle, you know, I was trying to knock the guy. So he's literally right there. I went for the finish on him, which is worth 10 points. I think at that point I had maybe 4 bullets. And at that point I gave him enough time to revive. So it's a 2v1, I have 4 bullets total. I pretty much knew I couldn't win that fight, so I tried to loot the guy I just finished. Couldn't find any more ammo, and it died in the process of trying to get some ammo. So.
Block him off with the shots there. Minifin Jr. goes for the ping, and Ronan take it!
What can you do?
We ended up getting 17 kills the last game, which is more than the entire first day and second day combined. Just in that one game, which is, it helped us out a lot.
We ended up getting a high kill game, 17 kills, and we got a 2nd place.
It is what it is, but we did get a lot of kills, a lot of points, and that's why we're top 8.
Because both Cloud9 teams for CSGO and PUBG were playing, it was nice to see a good majority of Cloud9 jerseys up in the stands. It was nice to see.
I stream, so I feel it through the stream, but in person it's a different thing, and seeing them repping the jerseys, you know, looking up from our spots and seeing them in the crowd was really cool. It was just cool feeling.